Well, Neil Hamilton is the leader of UKIP in the Welsh Assembly, and he joins me now from the conference in Bournemouth. Good to talk to you, Mr Hamilton. I understand that you were scheduled to speak tomorrow at the UKIP conference and you've now been dropped. Is that right? And if so, what's going on?
Well, apparently so, and your guess is as good as mine, because nobody's officially told me about the change in the programme.
Do you think that's connected to the leadership and the lack of unity, frankly, within the party?
Well, I had hoped that with the election of Diane James that going forward we'd be able to bring everybody together in UKIP to fight for UKIP's interests in the country generally. But if this is symptomatic of a different frame of mind, that's not helpful.
You see, she says we are the opposition party in waiting. Well, the opposition party that we have in Labour is disunited. It's fighting a lot of bitter battles, and you perhaps are the opposition party waiting because you're doing exactly the same thing.
Well, we are an opposition party in the Assembly in Wales. We're a big group and we hold the balance of power. We're together acting cohesively to make a difference, make an impact on politics in Wales. In the rest of the UK, Wales is the shop window for UKIP, and we offer lessons for everybody to follow. If somebody takes decisions which alienates the people who are currently the biggest cohort of UKIP elected members in a parliamentary institution within the United Kingdom, that seems rather odd.
Well, in that sense, then, what does Diane James bring to UKIP that leads you to be optimistic at all about the future of a united party?
Search me. Perhaps we'll find out in due course. But I'm perplexed by it, and I think our party members in Wales will be even more perplexed and disappointed. So we'll wait developments.
Do you ever think that there is no point in UKIP at all, that it won convincingly the Brexit vote, it got the referendum as well, so that's the two big things that the party has stood for, so people sitting at home might wonder, well, what's the point of it?
Well, there's no doubt about our point in Wales, because we've got a full programme of domestic reform that we fought the Assembly elections in May on. And now that we're out of the EU or about to leave, we'll have more policies devolved to the Welsh Assembly. In particular, we'll have an agricultural policy designed specifically for Wales. So there's a lot that we're doing to promote our ideas, like democratising the health service. I mean, the Tories have just stolen our ideas on bringing in grammar schools and more academic selection. We've got a whole range of policies that we put before the Welsh people and got 13% of the vote and 13% of the members in the Welsh Assembly in May. So there's a lot of point in UKIP continuing. We fill a niche in the market that the other parties have left. But if Diane James thinks, looking at what's happening in the Labour Party, oh, that's great, we'll have a bit of that in UKIP, I would have thought that's a rather odd calculation to make.
Now, you've made the case for UKIP in Wales, but looking at the party throughout the country, we have one representative at Westminster, Douglas Carswell, who is a non-person, according to some of the people in UKIP, including Mr Farage today. You seem to be really quite irritated by being dropped from speaking tomorrow. So in what sense can Diane James pull the party together?
I see from the revised agenda that Douglas Carswell has been reduced from 15 minutes to 5 minutes, which seems rather quixotic as well, as he's our only MP. So alienating our only MP and alienating the majority of our elected Assembly members in Cardiff, the only elected parliamentarians in the UK, seems actually a suicidal policy to me. We will continue to be AMs in 2.5 years' time, when we will no longer have any MEPs. So we're going to be the public face of UKIP for the next 5 years. So you would have thought that she'd want to keep us on board, keep us united, use us to explain UKIP's platform in the country at large.
Very interesting, Mr Hamilton. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining us. Neil Hamilton.
Thank you.